Okay, here we are again. It wasn't too long ago, but I missed y'all, I promise. If you're putting this video comes on, watch it. You'll love it, believe it. So here we are. So we went into Rock Bricks today. I was ready to go to work today, had everything ready. I went to go get these, I'll show you the tiles down there in a minute, but I went to go pick them up. I forgot to bring my power washer with me. So, unfortunately, I can't power wash a house without a power washer, and I didn't feel like going back. So I'm just going to start on Monday. So it gave me a chance to go to some different places. I really haven't felt great these few days, so it helps to rest, I guess. But when I went to Rock Bricks, I bought more plates, and I bought this. It actually came with the plate that it's hooked onto, which was perfect because I needed that plate in that space. But you can see it's a crane arm. I really like this thing a lot. As soon as I saw it, I had to have it. I knew I had to have it, and look at it. It's doing a fantastic job. We're lowering it in. Mr. Beck is down here keeping an eye on things. We're trying to get this laid down. So, as you can see, oh, and then, look at that. I built the base to this. It actually, so it moves this way and that way, so it pivots opposite of itself. These wheels have full movement, so it is literally just like a regular boom. I actually had built this box originally. It went here, and a normal boom is shaped like that. It's not a square, it's kind of shaped like that. And I found those pieces, and right away I was like, oh, I gotta do this. So you can see I love that. It looks just like a boom now. And then we got this guy up here working. So really wanted one of these. I think I said in videos before I'd buy one, but it's just easier to lease them, to be honest with you. And then we got the pickup truck. I converted that. It was kind of like a Blazer type of vehicle, but we need a pickup. So got that going there. And then you can see got more plates in. Finally able to put my car down like I said before. I'm going to work on benches and whatever else I want to put in. Interestingly, on the front, it butts up to the building and leaves a space on the outside. In the back, it leaves a space by the building and butts up to the edge. So it's different on the front and the back. I always find that kind of stuff interesting. I would imagine from my perspective it's the same size, but maybe it's where the scraper's sitting in between. But as you look, you can see we got it going on down here. Having that base down there is so freaking awesome. I was actually, when I was putting the plates down, you can see they go all the way around there. When I was putting the plates down, I was actually spinning it around. It's got a pretty big base. I'd spin it around real quick, but I got to work on that. Still new to me. You got the bike there. Got a couple motorcyclists out there now, so just trying to get ideas on what I want to do here. But you can see we got the scraper, and I got to build the porches on that. My dad's coming over tomorrow, so I'm just focusing on other things. But you can see we got that, and I've been working on that. I love that. I'm really starting to like that every day more, and being able to move it around and whatnot. It's just awesome. So anyways, here we are. So you can see the motors here. We had the video before about that. That thing is a monstrosity. Sheesh. And then I was actually looking at it myself and just figuring out how I can make that a whole lot smaller, Don't need to have it that big. And then change the end. You can see. So I think it was actually on this one. See how they used one of these to catch the string at the end here, to use the rope to go down there? See how they use that? So I saw that, and I was like, well, wait a minute, So I got this. So the theory would be, you put this, connect this at the end here where the motor's spinning, and you put your wire through the holes, and then so that's an idea, I'm looking at that, obviously. That's one idea. And then here we got I got to find some more of these, 2 more at least. But you can see that'll roll on there and then on there as well. And then I got to put one on this side. You can see I got the plug here and then a plug there. And then it would run the wires through that and up and down. So that's where we're at with that, you know. And then I think I told you my old man's coming over tomorrow. So maybe I'll try to get a video with the old man explaining things to us, you know. The old boy. Great American hero, you know. The old boy served in Vietnam as a hero. And, you know, my brother, you know, me and him aren't exactly pals, but he's a hero too. He served the country, went to England when I was like 6 or 7 years old. So he's a bit older than me, obviously. And then what we got here is the beginning of the end. This is Mr. Becks' office here. So this right here is the size of this floor. So the bigger, basically you're looking at the next level of this right here, where you got the old elevator coming up here in the beginning of the new elevator. This is the new elevator, but this is the outside part. So this elevator is actually going to go just a little bit higher and have a motor there to go up and down. This is the last stop right here for this elevator. And then this is Mr. Becks' office. I told you that I was getting alumina bricks. I got some package that they sell that I like the desk and some of the other stuff. There's a nice coffee maker in there. Believe me, Mr. Becks going to want coffee available. And it's going to be a real simple office. This is a guy who likes to make money and not have a nice office. So just enough that we can have a place to, you know, get the business done that needs to get done. But the stuff, you know, like anything, you want to have it nice. I'm going to put brown hardwood floors in. It's probably going to be what you're looking at here. And then there's going to be a second level. This is going to go straight up. And it's going to be like a loft, second level, that just has these parts here with some stairs that go up to it. And then there'll be the opening right here. And then just like, you know, storage space here for whatever. And then this level, this L, and then another L within the same sleeve, and then the roof will begin to erect off the top of that. So it's going to be cool as hell, you know, like everything else. I know it doesn't look like much right now. I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw somebody was having a garage sale, and it was actually like blocks away from my house. So I saw that he had a lot of interesting kits, modulars and stuff, and a little bit more than I wanted to pay for. I actually got another Friends girl, but I don't have the Friends kit with me, but I got that. And I bought these bricks. Hold on one second. This is what the dude was selling at the garage sale. You know, like the Lego store has these tube things. So he must have gone and bought separate stuff. But that's what it's going to be. You know, I love my profile brick. When I got 2 of these. 2 full jugs of these. So I'll easily be able to brick this whole thing in with that sandstone white. The only thing I'm worried about that I noticed is they're all 4s. So if, you know, you need 2s. And then I went through and I have, it's funny, we're getting to the end here, you know. But this is my bucket of profile bricks I've collected. There's not a lot of 2s in that color right there and there. There's maybe a handful more. These are like white, not that color. So I'm probably going to have to figure something out with that, to tell you the truth. But you can see that's what I've collected in different colors. I do love the profile stuff, though. I got to admit, the way that brick looks put together, I like the way that looks. So, but that's the Becks office, and then the beginning of the end, you know. So this will actually be part of the roof right here. It'll probably be all black. This roof out here has this, and the other side I'm going to put like a garden type situation out here for the apartment dwellers. But outside of Mr. Becks, it's probably just going to be all black. Probably have like something on the 4 corners, statue type things. I don't know what yet. but not much, you know. So, but that's where we're at. We got the floor put together, the beginning of Mr. Beck's office, the beginning of the roof, and then we built the beginning of the ladder here, or the elevator. So we have that put together, and then we got the motor. And like I said, we're gonna bring in the old man tomorrow, and hopefully we can get things going. By the way, this minifig right here, I told you my brother. Well, we might not really even know each other in the real world, but that's Jim. That's my brother Jim right there, you know. So I got my brother Jim working on the elevator right now. Well, you know, I'm trying to get the road taken care of down there. So my brother Jim, you know, it does look like him too, you know. He doesn't really wear black like I probably do, but it looks like Jimbo right there for you. So that's that. And we got that whole thing. You know, that's what I love. In the real world, we don't barely know each other, but in Legoland with minifigs, we can be like regular brothers, working together, getting stuff done, you know. So I love it. And then, as I said, I got the new truck, the new lift truck here. Love it. Yeah, I got a huge crane truck that I built myself that I just haven't brought out. I never put the wire on it. Now that I see that put together, I kind of wish I had. And then we got the boom, built the boom. It's wild. The only problem I have is it's so real, I can't control the wheels, you know. They go kind of, look how they are, you know. And that's how they're supposed to be, but you're supposed to be able to control them from a boom pad here. This here, they're just going wherever they want to go. I have a hard time controlling them, or no real control at all over them. And then, like I said, we got the pickup truck, and we got the beginning of the new walkway around the building, and starting to kind of look a little bit like a street, you know. But I got to get some more of it. I got to go around that corner. You can see that tiles there still. And then once that's done, a guy, Spencerport, New York, he's selling. So I bought one from a lady that was 20. I went to the Rock Bricks and it was 30. This dude out in Spencerport says he sold to me for 15. So you know I want to do that. Minga. You know, that's $50 right there. The truck was $35. And I always spend more money, you know. God bless me that I have a talent and skill that I have the money to spend, but it adds up, man. I'm telling you. This thing, I talked to somebody one time and, you know, I told them I'd have to get at least $4,000 to sell it. And that's in real money, you know, like real money I've spent. And, you know, you never get your money back on a hobby or a toy, but I don't really want to sell it that bad, so you're going to have to make me want to sell it too. So I got that going for me. But I love it. I love everything. And then seeing this base on here and answering those questions, I love it too. I'll tell you what else I love. I love it. If you're still watching this with me, you're the best. I tell you that, and I mean it. I really mean it. Thank you so much. You know, this journey, building that base and then putting this together. I mean, I just never know what's next. You know, my brother, the minifig, who we're friends now. You never know what's going to happen around here. I'll tell you something else. I mean, I think for $30 I bought the boom part, the top part there, and then I also got that, and that, and the boom, like I said. But I also got this guy here. I am really starting to like this little truck right here. It can move around inside of the skyscraper, go on the elevator and stuff. Really like that a lot. I saw the little guy. I had him towing some stuff around for me earlier, so really like it a lot, you know. So anyways, thought I'd tell you that. But here we are once again. God bless America. Thanks for watching as always.